Hello, you guys. So excited that you're here. So excited that you're interested in learning more about coaching with us. My name is Bryn. If I'm not the coach who added you, your coach who did add you to this or sent you this recording is on my team. And we are a beautiful fit family, and it is just incredible. If anything, this community has brought to my life, it's just the power of beautiful, positive people in your life who just help you grow and help you step up and help you become more than you ever thought you could be, and who lift you up on your bad days and who cheer you on your good days and who just love you through the good, through the bad, through the ugly, and just love with their whole hearts. And seriously, like this, I don't want to say sisterhood because we do have some amazing men in our community too, but seriously, this community is just, it's unreal. It's unreal. So welcome. Okay. I'm going to just kick us off with just a little bit of stuff. And today we're really just going to chat with you about the 4 main things you need to know about coaching. So welcome. I'm going to throw it right over to my girl, Laura, who's going to talk about the first of our 4 vital behaviors. And the reason they're called vital behaviors is because just like your body has vital organs, right? Like you have to have all 4 of these pieces in order for your coaching business to survive. If you take away any one of these pieces, your business will die. Okay. And just like your body would die if you took away one of your vital organs. So they're called the 4 vital behaviors for that very reason. So Laura is going to chat with us about the first vital behavior, and then I'll kick it back to myself and chat with you about the second one. So Laura, chat with us, my friend.
Okay, you guys, can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, so I am going to chat with you guys about being a product of the product. So basically, as coaches, our number one job is to take care of ourselves first, because if we're not doing the work for ourselves, then we really can't help anyone else. We have to fill our own cups first. So being a product of the product is basically what it sounds like. We are supposed to be proof that this works. And to do that, that means we are getting up every day and we're doing a workout program, whichever it might be. We are following our nutrition plan, whichever one you're following, either 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix. We're using our supplements, whether it's the pre and post workout or Shakeology or collagen or beach bars and power greens or all of the above. We are doing all the things and we're being proof that it works. So you are basically your advertisement for your own business. And if you're not doing those things and showing up every day for yourself, then it's really hard to expect other people to want to join you. Or if people do join you and then you stop doing those things, they're not going to want to, stick around. So the first thing and the most important thing is for us to take care of ourselves first. And so what that looks like for me personally is picking a program. For me, I do best if I pick a program and follow it from start to finish. That's what works for me. And so that's what I have been doing for the past year and 4 months, I think. I have picked a program and done it start to finish, and then I pick another program and I do that one, and then I pick another one and I do that one. And through that, I have gotten results. But that is because I am following a program, following a nutrition plan, I'm drinking my shake every day, and I'm doing those things. And because I'm doing that, I'm getting results. And then I can take those results and use that to encourage other people, to inspire other people, and to then show other people how to get results as well. And of course, if we're getting results as coaches, then we have something to show hey, this is what I'm doing, and you can do it with me. So yeah, that's basically, the first and foremost thing that you have to do is you have to be willing to show up every day and work on yourself. And then you share what you're doing with other people. And, a lot of people say, well, I can't do what you do, or I can't, like, I don't have time, or I don't, it's too hard. It's not, you know, are there days that you might not feel like it? Yes. But one of the reasons that I started coaching for me personally is for that extra layer of accountability. Because I said, basically, I went public and said on my social media and said, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm starting an 80-day program, and I'm going to follow it every day. And I'm going to do this nutrition plan every day. And I just shared what I was doing, and it helped keep me accountable, even on the days that I necessarily didn't want to wake up and push play, and get a workout in. I still did it because I know there's other people that are watching, and that helps keep me accountable so that I keep showing up every day. So yeah, just being a product of the product is the first vital behavior, and really one of the most all of them are important, but this is the way that we show other people what we're doing and how we're getting results. So I'm going to send it back to Brent to talk about the second vital behavior.
Love it. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, so good. I'm actually going to skip to the fourth vital behavior, which is a little out of sync and out of whack, but I feel like it goes really well with being proof that the products work. And the fourth vital behavior is to help your people get results. So you're super inspiring. You're using your social media exactly like Laura said, to like, hey, yo, I'm doing this. And I can totally second what she said about, I was totally that person who like, no, I'm going to do it. And my husband would be like, and I'm like, no, like I'm going to do it. And then like 3 days in, I'm like quitting and whatever. And he's like, see, I told you. And coaching made me like, no, I gotta do it. Because as women, as people, we will do things for other people before we will do them for ourselves. It is unfortunate, but it is true. And so coaching really is the greatest accountability. So the second you use that social media platform and you say like, all right, I'm doing this. And then someone is like, okay, actually, I want to do it with you. Okay, now is the cool part. Like now you get to help those people get results. That is the one way that we are the most different from every other network marketing company that I personally know of. Most of the time it's like this whole build up. Oh yeah, I made a sale. Okay, reach out to me after you need some more, and it kind of like dies. With Beachbody, it's like the second you make that sale, if you will, now the fun begins. Now I'm going to link arms with you. Now we're going to run together and we're going to keep each other accountable as we go on this fitness journey together. That's what makes this so special. It's not just like, cool, I bought some workouts and I bought some shakes and they just sat there on my shelf and I never did them. It's no, like you're going to link arms with me and I'm going to check in on you and I'm going to coach you. I'm a coach, right? And so you give your people that love. You give your people that, you cheer them on. You give them some tough love if that's what they need. Hey, where are you? Hey, where are you? Hey, where are you? If that's what they need, right? And you link arms with them and you help them get results. We have so many ways to do that. And there's no right or wrong. And that's the cool part. You get to pick what that looks like for you. For me and for my team, and yay, you're watching this, so you'll probably be on our team. I love to do a nutrition boot camp call every single Monday. And every single Monday we jump on, we get on Zoom. It's recorded for those who are working or who can't make it live. And we talk nutrition, we talk mindset, we get to know each other. We have a little time at the end where it's not recorded and we just chat as humans to get to know each other better and feel more friendship and camaraderie. We have a message thread on Facebook where we do our Wednesdays We Wear Pink graphic and people send all their cute pictures. And on Fridays, we have a theme for Fun Friday. We have a challenge group where people log their workouts, their Shakeology. And then even more recently, I've started a community of my VIP coaches and customers who are like all in. They're not just doing this for a month, but they're like, no, I'm doing this. Like I'm all in. I'm going to order Shakeology every single month. I'm really committing to this. And those people are added to my Marco Polo thread where I check in every single day and we talk about this, and we talk about life, and we talk about struggles, and we talk about poop, and we talk about like all the nitty gritty inside and out details of life and health and changing. And I'm struggling with this, but I'm going through this and whatever. Right. So we have this community where we can get other people results. And it's not just a, yay, I made a sale, check back in with me later if you ever run out or need some more. It's a no, like we're doing this together and I'm going to keep you accountable and we're going to grow together. And it's just fabulous. So that's the fourth vital behavior. And again, you can make that look however you want. If it's, I'm going to send my people a text every single day, or I'm going to send my people an email every other day, or this person just wants me to check in with them once a month, so I'm going to send them an email once a month, or this person doesn't want me to check in on them. They want to check in with me. Okay, cool. Right. Here's my phone number. Here's my email address. You let me know how I can serve you. Right. And you're just helping your people, serving them, recognizing them, shouting them out for non-scale victories, for showing up, for not showing up, and encouraging them to show up, right? And you're just meeting people where they're at and helping them get those results, okay? So that's vital behavior number 4. I'm going to pass it to my girl, Steph, who's going to chat with us about vital behavior number 3.
All right, I'm Stephanie. When you join our page and our groups, you'll notice me because I always got my rock star hands. I love the rock star attitude. And okay, so third vital behavior is invite, connect, or invite, follow up, connect. Super easy words, and it's exactly as it sounds. So invite. We have like girls' night party every single day. Our bod group is nothing but women who uplift women. We encourage each other. We are real with each other. Like Bryn said, we talk about everything because it's real life. So of course we want to invite you to that. We want you to invite your friends to that, because who could not use an uplifting community of people buoying them up and you getting to buoy others up? Like, it's the best thing ever. So invite, that's the biggest thing. Reach out and say, hey, I just found something fantastic. Why don't you do it with me? It's that simple. Follow up. How many people are guilty of like, I checked the text message and I mentally replied and then I didn't actually reply, and then I forget and the notification's gone, right? Okay, so you follow up. Life happens. Or I'm gonna check in with my husband and then you forget, because again, life happens. So we're women, we get it, what men do, and we follow up. We care about our people so much that we want to say, hey, just want to check back in case you forgot. This rocking community is still here waiting for you. Are you ready? It's following up, it's reaching out, and it's just being a genuine friend. Which brings me to number 3 of it, invite, follow up, connect. So connect is really just sharing who you are as a person. It is being the kind-hearted soul that you are all the time, which you already are. There were so many times on social media that I would think like, oh my gosh, I love her lipstick, but that's weird to say, so I'm not going to comment that. Okay, now I comment that, and I just compliment and love on people all day long, and it fills my cup. I'd like to think it fills theirs too when they get a compliment about that lipstick, right? It's connecting with people. It's just showing them who you are as a person, because that's very eye-catching. When you're just a good person, of course, people want to hang around that. And then when you say, I got a whole community that's just like this, okay, how do I get into this? So really, it is just being a good person and letting your light shine. It is probably my favorite of the 4 vital behaviors, because it is just being you, and I love it.
Okay, my heart is just happy, and I'm like, my jaw already hurts because I'm like smiling so much. It's fine. No, I totally agree. And it's that concept of, it's thumper in reverse, that concept of connecting. And it's, instead of, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And it's the opposite. I have something nice to say and I'm going to say it. And it has totally made me, not just on social media, it's made me better in real life, that I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, oh my gosh, she looks so cute, or she has the cutest dog. And instead of just thinking it, I'm like, oh my gosh, your dog is so cute. What's his name? What's her name? What kind of dog is it? Right. And it's helping me be more brave and more kind as a person, not just on social media, in life. Right. And it really, yes, it's just Yes, I agree. And I love it too. I love the work that we do. I love inviting other people to join me. And honestly, people say no sometimes. And I'm like, okay, that's all right. Like, how many times do I invite, hey, do you want to come to my daughter's birthday party? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, we're busy. And you're like, okay, great. Like, you don't like undermine your like self-worth because they said no, right? So that leads me into number 4, vital behavior. Technically number 2, but you get where we're going with this, right? It's the 4th one we're going to chat about today, which is just, I love them all, but I love this one especially, which is personal development. And I was totally that person who it took me months and months and months. I knew it was a vital behavior and I was just like, no, like I'm a confident person. I know I'm cute. I know I'm fabulous. I don't need that. I'm not doing it. I don't need self-help books. That's weird. And I feel like thankfully it is shifting a little bit. People do like podcasts. I've been a coach for almost 6 years. People do like podcasts more than they did 6 years ago. People are talking about Girl Wash Your Face and Rachel Hollis's books and Fear is My Homeboy and whatever, like all these, there's a couple of common knowledge books that people know about. Now, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, right? Like some people, oh, I've heard of that. I'm going to read that. Okay, cool. That is one of your vital behaviors. It's not just you should do this. It's a great suggestion. It's literally like, remember how I said at the beginning, if you don't do this, your business will die. And why is that? Well, because when we are putting ourselves out there, sometimes we get some flack. Sometimes we get some haters. Sometimes some of our most beautiful and trusted friends and loved ones are like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And you're like, well, what? Like, and sometimes it's like, excuse me, right? And so having that personal development, it helps to feed the beast inside of you, right? Like the part of you that knows you were meant for more. The part of you that knows deep down inside that you, my friend, are powerful beyond measure. You are not inadequate. You're the shiz, okay? And it's time to step up and act like it. Yes. So that personal development side of you, and I just got off a 1-hour one-on-one with one of my coaches, and he had me like be all silly and like talk about my 4 words. So you can tell I'm a little like, right? Like fired up and excited. That's what personal development does for you, right? When you feed yourself with just positivity and belief and power and yes, and I can do this, and I'm brave and I'm strong and I'm amazing and I'm authentic and I'm vulnerable and I don't care what other people think of me because I only care what I think of me. And I'm reading books about being a better mom, and I'm reading books about improving my marriage, and I'm reading books that bring me closer to my savior, and I'm reading books that help me with this thing that I'm struggling with and this thing that I'm struggling with and my confidence if I'm struggling with that and whatever it is, and making it personal every day. You know how you've heard that quote of like, just be 1% better today than you were yesterday. This is how. Personal development is how. And you lean in every day. And it's nothing crazy. It's 10 pages of a physical book or 20 minutes on audio. And when you join our team, I have a huge Audible library with like 107 titles, I think is what it has right now. Maybe 108 because I just bought one today, but you get access to it. I share the link with you for free. And here's the login, here's the password, ready, set, go. Because I don't want you to have the same like mindset that I had of like, I don't need that. I'm not going to spend money on it. Like I want to limit all those excuses and just, here you go. Here's 107 titles. Pick one, ready, set, go, and feed that beast inside of you that knows how amazing you are. And it's just time to feed yourself that positive self-talk, those positive thoughts, and rewire your brain to think nice things about yourself, to think good things about yourself, instead of repeating that same constant, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'll never be enough, I'm not XYZ, right? It's your job to believe in yourself. It's your job to fuel your mind with positivity and kindness and goodness, okay? The best job ever. Okay, that's it. Those are the 4 things you need to know about being a coach. 1, ultimate accountability. Be proof that the products work. Use them, fall in love with them, share your lifestyle, share that you're using them regularly. You'll inspire people. Number two, the people that you inspire, help them get results too. Don't just sell to them and then leave them hanging on a cliff, right? Number three, invite people, connect with people, follow up with people who have life happen and forget to respond to messages sometimes, right? And number four, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Okay. So real quick before we wrap this up, I want to chat a little bit about some common objections that I hear all the time, because you're not alone if you're feeling this way. Okay. I'm just going to talk about the three most common ones I hear. The first one is, I am not a salesperson. I don't want to sell to people. And let me just hug you and love you and tell you, yay, you belong on this team then, because I'm not a salesperson either. I'm not salesy. I'm not spammy. I'm not icky. I'm not gross. I just have found something that I love. And it literally feels like my duty and obligation and responsibility, like ethically responsible, to just share it. I'm not going to message somebody that I don't know, that I've never talked to, and shove a product down their throat. That is not this team. That will never be this team. And honestly, this is my third time being a Beachbody coach. I was on that team before. I was, and I quit because I hated it, right? But the way that we'll teach you, the way that we'll train you, we will literally teach you to just be you. You're not going to turn into a Beachbody billboard. You're still going to be a wife. You're still going to be a mom. You're still going to love knitting or dancing or crafting or DIY projects or whatever it is that you love. You are still that human. I'm also just doing this thing where I did a 30-minute workout at home, and holy crap, I did a 30-minute workout at home for 3 weeks. And look what happened to my body. And oh my gosh, I started eating a few more vegetables or drinking a little bit more water or watching my portions. And look what happened to me, right? And it's all just scientificalness, right? You're being proof that the products work. You're just sharing your lifestyle, and it will naturally inspire people. And then those people that you inspire will teach you how to talk to them so that it's overcoming that fear. Is it still a little scary? Yes, it is scary. It is still scary to put yourself out there and to like, hey, are you loving on me because you want to join me? Or are you just loving on me because you're like the nicest person ever? And 9 times out of 10, people are like, I just think you're so inspiring, right? Keep doing what you're doing. But one time they're like, actually, yeah, I really do want to join you, right? And that's not salesy. That's not spammy. That's not icky. I'm sharing me. They are showing me that they're interested, and I'm just going to reach out and I'm going to invite them, because it's like an example that I've heard once that I loved. If I post on my main feed, hey, my daughter's having her 3-year-old birthday party, June 15th, come, we're going to have hot dogs and barbecue, and we're going to have a water slide and all the things, come, right? Cool. That's nice. That's great. But then when I message Stephanie and say, Steph, my daughter will be crushed if you don't come to my daughter's birthday party. Are you coming? It's at 6 o'clock on June 15th. Are you coming? Guess what? Steph all of a sudden is going to be like, yes, I'll be there, right? I'm so sorry, I can't. We have plans, XYZ, right? So you're not spamming them. You're not being salesy. You're not being icky. You're not going to cold message weirdos on the internet to try to sell products. Okay. That is not this team. It will never be this team. Okay. So that's first common objection. So just know that. And if you're afraid of it, congratulations. Welcome to the club. Okay. Number 2, common objection. If you either feel like, one, honestly, I really don't have any weight to lose. What if I don't really have a big transformation to show? Or 2, I have a huge transformation to show. I'm going to wait and be a coach later after I get results. Okay. So both of these work hand in hand. Okay. The most inspiring people are the ones who just show their daily life. If you have a huge transformation and all of a sudden 3 months come and go and you are like, look what I did. All of a sudden people are going to be like, I could never do that. She probably took a magic pill. She probably did some crazy crash diet where all she did was eat bacon for 3 months. I'm not doing that. I'm not willing to do that. Right? No. When you show your journey, when you show where you're starting, when you announce that you're doing this thing, when you show what you're eating, when you show what your workouts look like, when you show I'm drinking more water, when you show our community, then all of a sudden, when you post that transformation photo after 3 months, people are like, what? I've watched her melt, like literally. And that's all she's doing. She's drinking more water. She's eating more vegetables. She's checking in on this awesome community. She's joining these nutrition bootcamp calls once a week. I could do that, right? I could totally do that. And then all of a sudden you don't seem like this mythical unicorn who just magically melted off weight by eating bacon for 3 months, right? They've seen you change. So if you have this huge transformation, be a coach through it all, because they'll watch you and they'll be inspired by you. Okay. And if you're someone on the flip side who you're like, honestly, I don't have a transformation to show. I've already lost the weight, or Beachbody already helped me lose it. Now I'm just kind of in this maintenance mode, or maybe Beachbody didn't help you lose it, but you just want a way to stay fit from home. Gym life is just getting hard with so many little people, or you want to tone or shred or whatever it looks like for you. Talk about that. Talk about that. You don't have to have this huge, I lost 100 pounds with Beachbody, join me. You can talk about, you know what? I just have a really busy mom life. I've got 3 little people that it's hard to find time to go to the gym. And I have found something that allows me to work out from home in small pockets of my day. Look at what it's doing for me. And you can show how your mindset has changed, how your community of friendships have changed, how your relationships have changed, how your relationship with food has changed, how you're drinking more water, how you have uplifted your mindset, how XYZ, whatever. It doesn't have to be this, I lost 100 pounds, I'm amazing, join Beachbody, right? It can totally be, look how much my schedule has changed because I now don't have to commute. I don't have to find a sitter anymore. I don't have to not go because my kids are sick, and I can go every single day to my home gym because all I had to do was walk in there and push play, right? Talk about those other ways, because if it blesses you, it will bless them too. Okay. Last common objection is, I'm already on my phone all the time. I don't want to be on my phone anymore than I already am. So I'm not going to do it. Thanks though. I will tell you, and I'm sure probably every single one of my coaches can attest, I am on my phone less now as a Beachbody coach, because really the personal development that I'm doing. I have learned the kind of mom that I want to be. I've learned more about time blocking. I've learned more about being present with my family. I have learned more about when less becomes more. I have learned more about the wife that I want to be. And one thing that I forgot to mention in the personal development thing, when you join our team, we have a mindset coach named Brad Bizjack. And when you join our team, you get access to a whole year of mindset mastery with him. And it's once a week for an 1.5 calls. And that is unlocked to you for free. And him and his mentorship and his mindset coaching, it's like $2,000 for 3 months normally. So that is huge with helping you unlock your inner beast. Okay. That was a little plug and a little side. Literally, I have learned I turn all my notifications off, every single one of them. The only notification I ever have on my phone is my phone calls, because really, I'm not the most important person in the world. If somebody sends me a notification on Facebook or Instagram, they're not going to die if I take a couple hours to get back to them. And instead, I'm putting my phone down. I'm going to be present with my children, and I'm going to play with them, and we're going to have a blast. And now I'm going to pick my phone up. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do the things that I know move my business forward, bless my community, bless my customers, bless my business, bless my financial situation, bless my XYZ, whatever, the reason I joined this job. And then I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put it away, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful life that I've created, that I want to create with and for my family. Okay. I don't scroll social media anymore unless I'm doing what Stephanie referenced earlier, adding, connecting, inviting, or following up. I'm not just absentmindedly scrolling anymore. I've sacrificed my Netflix time instead for time with Blake, to maybe we're watching a show together, or maybe we're planning and goal setting and dreaming together. Maybe we're going out for a date instead of just sitting on the couch and I'm scrolling my phone and he's scrolling his phone, right? Really, truly, you will learn tips, tricks, tools, resources to swap out poor habits for good ones. And if right now you have a bad relationship with your phone, frankly speaking, we'll teach you how to overcome that. And you will be doing a lot less scrolling, a lot less Netflix binging, a lot less screen time, because you will have a vision again. You will have a fire in your soul again. You will have a reason to put your phone down again, because you'll be intentional about spending time with those you love. You'll be intentional about moving your life and your business forward. And then you'll go play, and you'll go outside, and you'll go for a walk, and you'll enjoy family time, and you'll find yourself again and not be so reliant on this thing to bring you joy and feedback, right? So that's it. That's all. That's coaching in a nutshell. And seriously, I know. I hope. I feel like 7 dwarfs. I hope, right? I hope that you decide to join our team. Seriously, 6 years in, this has been the most life-changing decision I've ever made. And I don't say that lightly. Like, yes, having the decision to give birth to my 3 beautiful children obviously changed my life. Making the decision to marry my husband, obviously that was life-changing. But this has made me a better wife. This has made me a better mom. This has helped me to shape into the person that I know that I am inside of me, and show up as the best version of myself for the people that I love. It felt scary. It felt new. It felt weird. I was terrified, but something inside of me wanted to say yes. And so I did. And it hasn't been an uphill journey since day one. There's been a lot of this, okay? But seriously, it has been the biggest blessing in my life, genuinely. And in this business, you will either succeed or you will quit. Because I'm sure you've had a whole bunch of like, MLM, only the top, whatever, succeed. You're right. And in this business, you will succeed or you will quit. And if you decide, I'm going to be a 90-year-old Beachbody coach, okay? You don't have to decide that today. But if you decide, I'm in this, I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, I'm going to commit to myself because I want to be healthy forever. I love to help people. I want to help people, okay? Just give yourself permission to try. That quote, right? But what if I fail? Oh, darling, but what if you fly, right? And you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I want to encourage you, give it a try. Give it a try. You will either succeed or you will quit. And I hope that you decide to join, to succeed. We'll help you. We'll be there for you. We'll cheer you on every single step of the way. So I love you, my friends. If you're on the recording, see you later.